Bashim Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, Salakia, of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Which, if you will, okay, and probably, most likely, bring out some scriptures that are from a different direction, all right? Although, you know, it's what the Spirit dictates, and the Spirit is bringing this out, so we'll start with the witchcraft, all right? This is clearly a witch and a rebel. So let's get that. 1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion, there we have the rebel, is as the sin of witchcraft. There's the witch. Okay? So we're dealing with a witch. She's a rebel. She can tell the men of the Lord, of the camps, all right, how to do this work. And stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry. Okay? Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, he hath also rejected thee from being king, or in this case, princess. You are no princess. You're a witch. Okay, so if you listen to any of the video at all, which I'm not going to play it, I'm going to just show the picture. That's all we need. First words out of her mouth, other than shalom. If you don't say shalom, you're already on a different path. And if you say Yah, you're on a different path. But no less than 5 times she referred to her job. And I'm quite familiar with some female exalting her job. My job, I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. All right? So 2 things stand out in this video. Her job is her God. Okay? That's one thing. Second, you're protecting your God. You can't hate Esau. So, who gave you your job? Most likely Esau. Okay? I'm not sure, but why are you on there protecting Esau when the Bible says the Most High hates Esau? You try to make it good. And you're late to work. Your God. Who is your God? Esau is your God. Okay? So, here you have the head covering, okay? The blouse up to the neck, dress, whatever you got on. All right? All of this is for your God, Esau. Clearly. That you're protecting because of the Gardenian Pact. I heard that from a brother the other day. The Gardenian Pact. The pact that you made in the garden. Okay? So you're clearly a witch in rebellion, right? And all of this ain't for, that's not for Jake. That's for your job. Okay? Now, let's start with the eyelids. Let's get the eyelids. Let's go here for the eyelids. Sirach. Ooh. 26, yeah. 26 is death on a witch. Sirach 26:9. The whoredom. Okay, meaning 2 things. Okay, you could be going a-whoring after these different doctrines. All right? That's one form of a whore. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Okay? So, yeah, the scriptures speak for themselves, like you said. All right? Well, let's let them speak. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks. There they are. And eyelid. What? Okay. You're supposed to be in modest apparel. You're not pulling it up. When a woman's earrings are bigger than her head, okay, who is that for? It's not for Yahweh Shem Shah. It's not for her husband. Okay? She's clearly bringing attention to herself. The lipstick and just the whole thing. All right? Now let's go to Matthew 7. Let's establish something. Okay? Because here's what we have here. This is what we have. Don't be fooled by the package, the wrapper, the wrapping paper. Matthew 7 and 15. Okay? Beware of false prophets or prophetess, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. This here is a ravening wolf in sheep's clothing. Oh, I got my head wrapped and I'm covered up to the neck. But then you're not consistent. A little leaven, right? There's a little leaven right there. That's contradicting the whole thing. All right? The scriptures speak for themselves, right? Okay, so you're a false prophet, prophetess. Let's get the prophetess. The prophetess has a name. All right? This is the book of Revelation, 2nd chapter. Revelation 2 and 20. What's the name of the false prophetess? Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, whoo, there's the name, which calleth herself a prophetess. Are you reading out of the book to the men of the Lord? To teach, you teaching? And to seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols. Boom. Yep. The scriptures speak for themselves. Let's read it in the NIV. Nevertheless, I have this against you. You tolerate that woman Jezebel, who calls herself a prophet, by teaching, we don't have to get that. Everybody else is getting that right there. She misleads my servants into sexual immorality and the eating of food sacrificed to idols. It's false doctrine. Okay? All right? Well, what are you doing to keep that job? Genesis 6 and what? Salakia. It's Genesis 3. Genesis 3 and 6. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, this tree is philosophy. Okay. And that it was pleasant to the eyes, okay, her God, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She wants wisdom, but the Most High hath deprived her of wisdom. And a tree to be desired to make one wise. See, you're way off. She took of the fruit thereof and did eat. Okay, the tree, okay, is Esau. The fruit of the tree. This is the most subtle beast of the field, Esau. who she's protecting. She's protecting her God. She's protecting her job, which makes her wiser than us all. Therefore, we should listen to her. What she's doing, what is she doing right now? And gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And you can rest assured that if she has a man, all right, he's eating what she's serving. All right? Now, here's what her husband don't know. All right? Yep, because the scriptures, right, speak for themselves. It's lucky this is Proverbs. What are you doing when you get to work? How are you keeping your job? See, a woman is slick too. She's just as subtle as the devil himself because she's in lockstep. This is the lieutenant of the devil. All right, Proverbs 30 and 20. They hate this one. The scriptures speak for themselves. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Look at this. You're in that sheep's clothing. You're on your way to work, which your job is to be a helpmeet to your husband at home. All right? So you're not fooling nobody. All right? What are you wise at? What is your wisdom? Okay? Where is it that you are wise at all? I'm going to try to make this short. This is Jeremiah 4. But the Spirit, you know. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, stupid. And they have none understanding. Who's that? It's the woman. They are wise to do evil. It's written all over her face. But to do good, they have no knowledge. Okay? And anybody see Hippo, to secure her job, she made sure that she went out, sought out a camp that the MOTB is not the C-HIP, because she's going to be the first one in line to save her job. Easy to see. Simple deduction. All right. Now, I saw a brother, I think it was Prisoners, I believe. He did an awesome job at, see, because here it is, she's secretly loving on her God, Esau, right? And can't hide it. You got to speak. You got to attack Israel to big up your God and to save him. What else are you doing? Right? Well, the scriptures are bringing it out. Okay, you're drinking of every fountain and publicly speaking on this devil's behalf. Right? And you're probably one that says, oh, well, you can't, you have to stay within Israel. You can't, no mamzer and all. That's where that doctrine starts getting real wild. Okay, this is Numbers. Brother brought this out. Numbers 12th chapter. All right. Now this is saying two things. All right, let's read it. Numbers 12 and 1. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman. It's going to show two things, whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman, and they said, Salakia, let me go back. And they said, hath the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? And this is what she's doing right here. Hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Now the man Moses was very meek above all the men which were upon the face of the earth. And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out, and the Lord came down in the pillar of the cloud, and stood in the door of the tabernacle, and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. All right? And he said, hear now my words, if there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. Let's read that again, slowly. If there be a prophet among you, he's talking to man and woman. Most High said, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai will make myself known unto him. Not Jezebel. Unto him. He didn't say him or her. He made it very clear, right? Which is why this devil wants to take away pronouns, right? To confuse you. She's probably with that. In a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream. My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him, a male, a man, will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore, when were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Okay. Then we know what happened afterwards, right? He punished her. Okay. They were both wrong, but he punished her. What is that? That's order. All right? Two things were going on there. All right? The Ethiopian woman, okay, letting you know that we can take the women of the other nations. Don't get it twisted. Okay? That's one thing. The other thing is order. Okay? Most High is dealing with men. He ain't dealing with no women. So two things this passage, if you will, shows. Okay? The Most High is dealing with men, which is order, okay, in this situation, and that the Most High is perfectly fine with us taking women of the other nations, as long as we don't fall to that woman, which is out of order, and start worshiping their gods. Plain and simple. All right? Now, let's see. All right, that's good. Now we'll get into the enemy. All right? Because that Gardenian pact that you made with your lover Esau, who is the devil, okay, who gave you your job, who you're getting dressed for, all right? These eyelids, right? You're using this whole gimmick here to act as though you're righteous, you're not, okay? Clearly. What are you doing making videos against the men of the Lord that are in the camps? Come on. We can't see right through you. The scriptures speak for themselves, yeah. Oh, your job. Oh, I'm going to work. I'm going to work. I've heard that before. All right? Let's start right here. We'll start with Micah. Who are we looking at here? Other than a rebellious witch. Micah 7. Here we go. Let's get the enemy. You got to know who your enemy is. All right? Micah 7 and 10. Then she, that is mine enemy, shall see it. Right? Oh, you can't hate Esau. Nowhere in this book does it say you can hate Esau. Then she, that is mine enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, you can't hate my God, Esau. Where's the Lord, thy God? Hers is at work waiting for her, that backroom deal. Mine eyes shall now behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the street. How do we know she's going to be trodden down as the mire of the street? She ain't going to make it. This one ain't going to make it. We see right through that sheep's clothing. And I'm going to further prove you ain't going to make it, my enemy. All right? My nigga, my enemy. All right? This is, let's get Sirach real quick. Remember who your enemy is. Your enemy is right there with the eyelids, right? You know where we're going. Sirach 12 and 10. Never, ever, for never trust thine enemy. She that is my enemy, I shall never trust. Because you can see right through her. Okay? You have to do all of that. Who are you doing that for? On your way to work. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is her wickedness. Though she humble herself with the clothing, we can see right through it, and go crouching it, take good heed, and be aware of her. And thou shalt be unto her as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that her rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Though she go crouching, her mouth is going to tell on her when she opens it, when it should be shut. You open your mouth, all you have to do is be quiet, but you can't. That rebellious witch has to say something. What does this say? What's this word right here? Enemy. She that is my enemy. Enemy. Okay? Now here's the one. Here's the new one. Okay. And I love it. All right? Because this puts you right in the bed with this devil. So see, the scriptures, right? The scriptures are plain. Speak for themselves, right? Matthew 13. Watch this. Matthew 13. Let's start at 24. Another parable he put forth unto them. Seed in his field. Well, guess what? Seed, sperma, is seed. In the field, the earth is who? The woman. But while men slept, his enemy Okay? Which, this is Esau, came and sowed. He did what? Tares among the wheat. Where? In the field. There's the field. Right? Okay? So, okay? But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, she saw that it was good, that the fruit was good. Then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? Okay, and here we are. Here's the point. He said unto them, an enemy hath done this. Who hath done this? Well, she's on her way to work. For what? To have seed sown. By who? By the one she's trying to protect. Our enemy. This is our enemy. And her lover, Esau. Okay, the one she's trying to protect. An enemy. She that is my enemy, right? And the one that put us in captivity. She's actually liking her captivity. She's liking her captor going to work for the slave master, right? The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? That's all I'm going to read on that. I just wanted you to get this. An enemy hath done what? Brought forth these baby devils. Tares. She was involved in that. Going back to the Gardenian pact. All right? She is in lockstep with this devil, this serpent who is more subtle than any beast of the field. Guess what? She is too, but your eyelids are deceiving you. Your eyelids are telling on you. We see right through it. One more. What's this word? An enemy hath done this. That's both of them. You and Esau, who you're trying to, why are you trying to protect this devil? Because he holds the key to your power, your job. I got a job. I'm on my way to work. And you're on your way to wipe your mouth when you're done. And then say you've done no wickedness, but your eyes betray you. All right, one more. This is Revelation. Guess what? You ain't going to make it. Revelation 11. You ain't going to make it, Eve. Because the scriptures speak for themselves. Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Elect of Israel, you brothers and few sisters, they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies, the enemies of the elect, who would that be? She, that is mine enemy, and these devils, the 2/3, up 2/3, she that is my enemy. Guess what? You ain't gonna make it, Eve. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and few sisters, not the ones in sheep's clothing, we see right through you. All right? You brothers and few sisters, with that, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.